Hello Aquarius, welcome into your July reading. I know I've been kind of patchy here and there, but I am just doing what I can, okay? Just trying to be productive when I can. So I just sat here and mapped out the reading. So I'm going to do, this is how I used to do my readings, general and then love, but they're not going to be just like super, super long, okay? So I'm going to put everything in there. We're going to compact it and hopefully it resonates or hit home for you, okay? If you want to book a reading, I am open for readings. You can book at simplyblossomingtarot.com, okay? I am currently right now doing readings. So before I get backed up and like there's a wait, now would be a good time to book, okay? Be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus because I'm looking into general and I'm also looking into love, okay? Just know your chart, honestly, if you want to be able to apply, because sometimes you can, if you have like a let me see, a Mars Capricorn, and for some reason you want to look into the Mars energy of your life, then you can look at a Capricorn reading. So it's really best just to know, you know, your placements in your birth chart. All right. Go to God first. Your decisions. Okay. I'm not responsible for the decisions that you make. Okay. Don't give up your power to anything, anybody, any deck, any tarot reading, any whatever, anything outside of you. Okay. Yeah. So let's get into it. All right. So, Aquarius for July. Not the first card I saw is Scorpion. Okay, some of y'all could be dealing with a Scorpio. I almost said Scorpio. Some of y'all can have a Scorpio thinking about y'all, but this is a little it's a little because I feel like a lot of people don't know Aquarius. We do have a sting, like we have a bite. We go cold and you know all of that. I always tell folks Kevin Gates is a Aquarius, and what's that man name? Gucci Mane is an Aquarius. Like we can go, we can disconnect from our feelings and emotions and feel like we getting justice. Okay, so some of y'all may be feeling like y'all want to get y'all lick back. Okay, so but then also though, I'm getting a real freaky vibe off of this. Okay, and then look, you have Panther behind it. Sorry, y'all, I just set this up, but I'm trying to like look for the damn camera. I don't know. I feel like Aquarius, you may be in a little aggressive energy, but let's see, okay? Even the crocodile energy is that energy of like waiting to attack, okay? Like just putting your head up above water a little bit. But let's see. Aquarius, Holy Spirit, messages. I love that truth, honesty, and clarity. I feel like all of the cards I'm seeing, it's like shark, raccoon, cobra. It's like all of the shadowy elements. So I think Aquarius, some of you may be doing shadow work, even octopus. There's a lot of things going on. Okay, well, let's see. Aquarius energy. Wake up just popped up in my head. That's crazy. So make sure y'all not running late and stuff like that. Dragon. Y'all see me going everywhere. This is so interesting, okay? I love the dragon card because this is the energy where you can see through everything. Oh shit, I didn't bring my book. Yeah, but this is, as you can see, it's the eye here. You can feel like there's a lot of eyes on you or whatever, but this is literally like you are in the energy of being able to see the deep truth of everybody, of anything. It's like it's looking down the dragon's eye, okay? Right now, my Aquariuses, y'all are in the energy of is it House Targaryen off of Game of Thrones? Like, yes, honey. Can't nobody get nothing over on y'all. Okay, can't nobody try it. And then the thing in this deck, this is the element of spirit. So this is the this is very intuitive energy. This is guided energy. This is universal energy. You're seeing the universal truth when you look people in their eyes, or when you look at a situation or whatever, right? And the first word that I got that downloaded was wake up, right? So some of you are waking up in a situation where you're seeing people in the situations that you're in, or even the lessons that you're having for what they truly are. You're seeing the truth of things, okay? Absolutely love that. And this is just so intense. I feel like there's also a no bullshit vibe here. You know, it's just like, ooh, do you want to play with a dragon? You know, do you want to play with a dragon? Underneath the deck, you have fire ant. This is the energy of like something kind of festering and then coming up to the surface. So, and I'm also kind of getting almost like a vantage point of a dragon looking at ants. So you may be dealing with small little irritating shit, but because you're the dragon, you have the dragon eye, you see what this is for the truth, right? It's like annoying agitation, right? Then you have the black egg, which is just like another card of truth. So honestly, this is the Aquarius card in the deck, and it's 2 cards connected to the energy of spirit, okay? So July, y'all, I'm trying to figure out how to say this. It just popped in my head. It's a Drake song, something like see it straight, call it straight. Y'all are gonna be able to call it straight. First card that I see is Leo energy, okay? The strength card, which is your sister sign. Some of you are taking the spotlight, all right? Leos are known to be like celebrity, famous. It's the aspect in the zodiac that's connected to that, to royalty, kings, queens, all of that. But you're tempering yourself because you see the truth as to why you're being agitated with the fire ant. And it's like little bitty shit. It's like little bitty shit, you know? So it's also, I'm getting a lot of music lyrics. That Wayne song, okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin? It's like that type of energy. The 7 of Wands, standing your ground, putting your boundaries up. Why? 9 of Pentacles. You're putting you first. You're prioritizing yourself. You know that your energy is best spent on self-love, self-care, putting it back into you and your routine. And also, some of y'all could be saving money as well with the 9 of Pentacles. Some of y'all could be taking vitamins, working out. You're getting the, because you're seeing the truth behind a lot of shit, right? And even communicating it. You're like, I don't have time to deal with this, the agitation, the haters, or whatever, because I'm dealing with this, the 9 of Pentacles. I'm getting my bread up, you know? I'm tending to my garden. My harvest, the harvest is already back there. And grapes is the energy of abundance, okay? The 9 of Pentacles is the energy that Aquarius, that you guys are in. You are focused on you, okay? All right. What's the focal energy here for July 2023 for Aquarius? What does Aquarius leaving behind? Yeah, see, yeah. Your focal energy, you got the Ace of Cups. Even though there's a lot of agitation around you, there's a lot of love around you with the Ace of Cups. And this may be why. Look, 6 of Swords. This may be why. Like, you're moving on. You're chilling. Some of you may be traveling, going on vacation with the 6 of Swords. You're in a more settled, calm space, okay? And I think people don't want to see that for some odd reason, okay? And I'm getting ready to, I'm about to read this down. 7 of Swords is at the heart of your Celtic cross, all right? So the thing is, the Dragon card came out. This is your overall energy, being able to see the truth through things. The 7 of Swords is the con artist, right? It's the cheater. It's the thief, whatever, right? But the thing about the 7 of Swords is he gets caught. And then the thing about the 7 of Swords is he's taking too much, right? He's taking so much to the point to where he can't even carry what he's taking. So it's not even a who your haters, whatever's going on, this fire ant energy, the way that they're moving is stupid, right? And so you're seeing through this with the dragon energy here, okay? It's like literally on this card that he's at a battleground. I don't know why I'm getting Game of Thrones so much. Y'all know I'm a nerd, but He's on a battlefield and he's stealing from somebody's camp. I don't know if it's the enemy's camp or whatever. He's stealing from somebody's camp. And he's getting caught, and he's also leaving evidence behind. Okay. But and then it's weird because whatever somebody is doing is getting ready to cut them. You see how this man is holding swords with his bare hands. Like them swords ain't gonna cut him. So this is the energy of just like whatever somebody is doing, you know, they get ready to, you know, in Mosaic law, they would, I know this is like a lot to say, but they would chop the hand off of a thief. They're chopping their own hand off. They're doing it themselves. Okay. Very interesting. But you're being able to see through a lot here. And it's just annoying. It's very like just a little irritating. I don't know, because it's almost as if like a parent is watching a child, and you have the sun card. It's like a parent is watching a child like lie to them, and it's just like, you think I don't know what you're doing? It's like that, okay? And I'm gonna clarify the Seven of Swords. Underneath the surface, you have the World card, okay? And let me tell you something. The focal energy is the Seven of Swords, right? All the cards around it are major arcana. In the tarot, these trumps minor cards. So it's almost like whoever is doing this with the Seven of Swords, there's a lot of like, even the Dragon card, this is a major arcana out of the animal deck. There's a lot of, like, you're surrounded by spirit, okay? Big, I mean, wow. Also, just watch, like, with the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords can be crafty energy, you know, a little trickster energy. There's nothing wrong with a trickster energy if it's for self-preservation. If you know somebody is being weird with you, or they got something up their sleeve, guess what? You can use that Mercury trickster energy to your best ability. So underneath the surface, you have the World card. Some of y'all could be traveling. Some of y'all could be doing online businesses and things like that. Some of y'all could be connected to fixed signs. There's a lot of Leo and Pisces energy here. Okay, Leo and Pisces is big. But underneath the surface, you're leveling up. That's why the Seven of Swords, that's why you're dealing with so... Let me tell you something. People don't go around folks. People don't come around folks to steal from them if they don't have shit. If there is no value, right? So like you're understanding and you're knowing basically your value, and you're seeing this, but it's I get an agitation, a energy of like annoyingness. You have the Judgment card. This is the energy that you're coming out of. You could be coming out of Pisces energy, out of like seeing people with too good of a like you have really positive energy here with this Leo and Pisces energy, but you made a judgment call on people. You decided, all right, you chose this side of the fence and you're gonna stay there. Okay, and then, but I'm also getting that you have people come back toward you that wanted like a new beginning or something like that. You're also very protected. You're very protected by the earth spirit and like literal like angels and the energy of spirit. Look, you have yoga, contemplation, deep breath, being centered, going within, healing the inner child, balancing chakras, reflection, wellness, and rest. That just kind of flipped over where I was. There's this energy of like you're not even worried about it. You're not worried about it. And in the mind here with the Sun card, you're focused on your healing. And this reminds me of like flowers, tea, herbalism, drawing, happiness, creativity, a little bit of sex energy with that sun, that vibrancy, you know. Even the horse here reminds me of working out and things like that. You're like, there's so much that you're focused on your healing with the Sun card. You're focused on your happiness and you're focused on your joy, okay? That's very funny because I randomly talked to a woman and we had like the most amazing conversation, and we introduced ourselves at the end, and I was like, yeah, I'm Gigi, da da da, and she was like, oh, I'm Joy, and like she didn't even know, but that meant so much to me because after having like this wonderful conversation with her, I was just like, oh my God, I had a conversation with Joy. Like, just so cute, you know? I was like, I don't know. It just felt very positive. I was like, joy, you know, the meaning of joy, happiness. But joy is more sustainable than happiness, you know? It's an energy. It's there. Like, don't ever let anybody steal your joy, you know? I just love it. All right. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Fishing pole, self-reliance, extend oneself, autonomy, mentoring others, poetry and motion, connect with nature, accomplishment, reflection, self-improvement, and yeah. Some of y'all are coming out of self-sabotage. Some of you are helping other people. Some of y'all don't know, but y'all helping people who are a little like they may have a fucked up past with the 7 of Swords. Sometimes I be trying to think of like, oh, you know, you're not supposed to cuss. You'll get your monetization, took all that stuff. But I'm just very authentic in my expression, and you know, it is what it is. But some of you may also, with the 7 of Swords, take whatever sneaky energy or wrongdoing, just questionable, whatever experiences that have happened to you, and you're turning it into poetry. Like you're turning it into, literally into something creative here with the Sun card. Moving forward, you have the Hangman. You have the Hangman and the yoga energy, which is like, you are really reflecting as well. You may be reflecting on the people or situations that that you felt were no good for you, okay? That you felt were negative. People were coming around to take from you, whatever. It could be narcissists, whatever, right? Family, friends, da da da, whatever. And you're learning. I also feel like you're less triggered. The Hangman is the energy where they kind of, you know, hang around and they look at the thing, whatever it is, in the upside down way, like from another perspective. I don't know why I can't like get my words out, child. I don't know. Let me give it a second. You're looking at things from a new perspective, okay? And you're not getting off this tree and moving forward until you get that specific enlightenment. A lot of y'all will be doing a lot of yoga and stuff like that. Mindfulness. Clarify the Hangman for Aquarius. Literally, person of air. That's your energy. The great mentalist. Eloquent, rational, upright, quick-witted, unemotional, controlling, sarcastic, cold, calculated, da da da. Some of y'all could be teachers, lawyers, surgeon, journalist, chef, really good writers, you know, really good with your pen. You're in a very thinking energy here. You're back. Oh my gosh, Aquarius, you're like, You're like in a, with the yoga energy, the person of air, the Hangman, and the dragon, you're not moving at a rapid pace. You're taking your time. And you're thinking things through. And you're not overly emotional. Clarify the Judgment card. Cabin. Lonely, secluded, closed off, kept apart, quarantined, separated, whatever. There's judgment around, like maybe you were dealing with a situation where somebody tried to single you out, or some of you finally called a judgment call and said, you know what, I'm going to take time to myself and I'm going to go into hermit mode. The Sun card for Aquarius. See, I feel like I'm taking too long. Telefono. So some of y'all could be hearing from a Leo. Some of y'all could be getting a phone call that's going to make you very happy, or a text message that's going to make you very happy. You can get a message regarding a child as well, or regarding someone's health with the Sun card, or involving like some sort of creative project as well, okay? or some sort of holistic. Somebody could be calling you for healing advice, or some. I'm also like just getting that someone is like, I like to hear the sound of your voice. It just makes me happy. Like you talking to people and communicating with people. And also try to reach out to people. I feel that when whoever is on your mind to reach out to, reach out, okay? And try to connect with others more. Because I feel like someone, I don't know, like you can talk to somebody and you can just like make their day, you know? You may be intuitively connected or thinking about this person with the crystal ball card here. Let's see the world card. You have the kerosene card, which is about being aggressive and all these things. So underneath the surface here, you may be showing, or you were, okay, anger, aggressiveness, all of these things. But what's happening is I feel like you're learning how to master that emotion and use it as being powerful, using it to encourage you, using it to like stimulate you, not let it just like, you know, it's like using that fire and that flame to take you to the next level with the world card here. And at the bottom of the deck, you do have the like Aquarian energy of inventor here. This is being innovative, imaginative. Some of y'all could be getting into tech. Some of y'all could be getting into creating like engineering, gadgets, stuff like that. You have very futuristic, and I heard also fashion forward ideas. There's something in terms of like the arts and creativity that I'm seeing here, that even with the dragon card, it's almost like you're seeing ahead of your time or something like that. But here's the thing. There's a vibe here of like, you're taking your time. I think that y'all have some sort of a creative way of expressing, maybe with the telephone here in the sun card. Or some of y'all could do like children counseling or something like that. Positive words, positive speaking, therapy. Y'all have made a judgment call on secluding yourself. You're like, I'm no longer stifling myself. And then at the bottom of the deck, now you have constellation, which is the energy of having a lot of support. This is network, associates, socializing, meetings. So I feel like in July, you're going to be like seeing more. You're going to be connecting more. And there's a lot of love around you with the Ace of Cups. You have a lot of love to give. A lot of love is around you. You could be exchanging data with people as well and connecting. This is like about being in connection with a large amount. So like having a lot of connectivity, like. And then you have the yacht card, which is about affluence and luxury and travel. Some of y'all could be traveling a lot, but it's the energy of prosperity and wealth and living like over the top and extravagant. So some of y'all could be connecting to a community that has a lot to offer you, okay? The springtime could be significant, whether you met somebody in the spring or whatever. Then you have the maiden here, and the maiden is the energy of like the version, fresh energies, you know, spring energy. But whatever you're doing, make sure that you're reading the fine print, okay? That you're looking at everything in depth. And there's this energy of being careful and paying attention along the way. All right, that's why I think that Seven of Swords kind of popped up. Like you're moving in a very almost like a careful way, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That Seven of Swords could be very like crafty, and the fishing pole card is about self-reliance. All right. I love this so much. You have the Great Work card. Y'all, I got this new deck. It's called The Alchemy by Kim Krans. Kim Krans, she has an art history background, an art background, and she's trained in many different mediums of art, and that's why like a lot of her stuff, she draws all of these cards. I'll just give you a little glimpse. But y'all, I think this is Kim Krans too. Yeah, this is her work too. I have had like all of her decks, and I connect to them so well. I think because we both like have this art background, and y'all know I'll be on here talking about art. And I bought my art oracle deck all over again, which I'm about to pull from in a little bit. She makes all of the what's it called? Okay, so you have the great work, and that's what I'm saying. I feel like right now, Aquarius, you're doing the great work, and I feel like you're also protecting the great work, and I feel that other people are also looking at the great work. Okay. And just looking at this card with the blue, the yellow, and the red, it reminds me of primary colors, okay? And it's also reminding me of a specific graffiti artist. But I don't know if I should say his name. I don't know if I should say his name, but it's reminding me of a specific artist. Some of y'all, y'all are starting the great work. Okay, whatever you like want to be well known for, whatever you feel is the reason that you're existing and you're coming here and you have this purpose, and you know that Aquarius, we're very creative and very innovative and very like cutting edge and all these things. You're doing the great work, and that's why you have the Seven of Swords energy around you. You're doing the great work. And the thing about people who are deceptive, right, do fucked up shit, whatever, the Seven Swords, they come around stealing, you know what it teaches you? It teaches you how to be self-reliant. It teaches you how to look at people. It makes your eye keener with the dragon here. It makes your intuitive energy more keener. Keener, is that a word? Okay, girl, whatever. All right, but the great work, that's why folks is all around you. And I also just think that you are, I don't know, you're moving very intelligently. Okay, now let me find this here. All right, attention, devotion, and vocation. You are getting a lot of attention. This is you, Aquarius. Whether you're the yellow rose, the blue rose, the red rose, or all of them, you're sticking out. You're sticking out in a world of black and white. But let me tell you something, I love my black and white, okay? But, and it's very, I don't know why I keep getting like primary color. You're very, I don't know. I feel like there's an energy of like, people feel like you're needed. Like you're, without a primary palette, we don't have any other colors, if that makes sense. So it's almost like there's almost this energy of like there's something that can't even be done without you. That whatever you bring to the table, the great work is an extension from you. And it will not be done because it's supposed to come from you. And can't nobody else do it. And I think that's another thing that that Spirit wants you to know. Can't nobody else do it, okay? So it says, the magnum opus shimmers in the distance, promising purpose, achievement, and understanding. When will we get there? When will our efforts be recognized? Amidst pressure and expectations, we come to realize each alchemist's life is a accumulation, Lord, of moments in which attention is placed upon a subject within the laboratory. The artist draws a single line, the poet scribes a single word, the rose forms a single leaf. The magnum opus card reminds us that the alchemical garden grows from the seeds tended to by devoted hands in the grace of sun, water, and earth. God damn it. And look, you got the sun out here, okay? You cannot force the great work. You cannot claim it or complete it. Ooh, message, okay. This card arrives to whisper words of encouragement. You are in the right place. The most important place for you. This is the alchemical garden. Tend to the youngest growth. Be delicate and precise. Oh my gosh, literally everything, okay? And she references artwork. Look and read about conceptual artists Kawara's, Kawara. Oh, maybe it's Kawara's. Kawara's work, particularly the Today series and One in a Million Years. And it says to ponder. What you should ponder on with this card is taking things one day at a time. This is resonating for me so much. Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. The alchemist knows that the great work occurs without realizing it. And it's a collaboration with the divine. This is so cool because I just feel like you've already started the work, Aquarius, and you don't even know. It's like, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and because I was going to make a reference to Andy Warhol, but I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Art Oracle deck. God damn it. Oh, shit. Not my teas, okay. I guess we can go with this. If I'm not mistaken, I've been messing these names up sometime, but Le Corbusier, I'm not sure. Le Corbusier. Or it could be Yay. Anyway, it says theory makes perfect, practice makes problems. Sign your name in concrete, go big or go home. Okay, Aquarius? That's the vibe here. It's like go big or go home. But there's also like a contemplative energy, like a careful energy. I don't know. Love it. Okay. Let's see. Spirit's advice. Spirit's advice for Aquarius. And this is just a general. Maybe I should. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do the love reading in another one. So general message for healing message for Aquarius. Spirit's message. Holy Spirit. I just got something about hesitation. Spirit wants to know, why are you hesitating? In Gemini. Okay. So there is a big emphasis on like words, thinking, communication, information to explain, what you want to be known for, what is believed about. Use the quickest way. And you know, this gives me very Gemini energy. Just, I don't know, just the look of this gives me very Gemini energy. Gemini reminds me of a lot of like blues, like electric blues, okay? Whatever this is with the second house is about income, and this is the income that you're bringing into yourself, okay? Off of your gifts or talents, whatever. This Ace of Cups here, you have a lot to give. Like, it's ready to run over. It's ready to run forth, okay? Geminis are very good with their hands. They're very good with their words. So writing a book, something in tech. But there is something here about creative usage of words and communication, like authentic expression. And y'all know me. I want to dig into that a little bit more. Trying to figure out which deck I should use. I do have another clarifier. Okay. Justice. Yeah, there's a lot of air energy. But I immediately got art off of this because justice is connected to the energy of Libra, and Libra is about aesthetic and Venus driven things, okay? Let's see, what is this about? What is all of this air energy about? The communication. This is something else. It's something else because now y'all already lit up the second house. Y'all already lit up the second house of like how you can make income for yourself. Now the eighth house is popping out. This is how you can get money from outside resources, from others' resources, okay? The mysteries of life, a major change, personal power, getting and using your power, using other people's resources. And then you have Virgo, the details of do what you must do. Oh, okay. So something about healing words, methods for the healing power of, the analyzing of, resulting from the perfectionism of the details. But I'm also getting, if you're dealing with other people's money, it's something about the details. We got that. Watch the fine print, whoever y'all dealing with, all of that. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Justice card talks about contracts. The Three of Wands talks about something coming in the future. The Page of Pentacles, I feel that it's the start of this work happening. And then you have the Two of Swords. And then you have the Two of Wands, which talks about a decision need to be made, but being in stalemate first or trying to like keep it close to your chest, okay? Five of Wands, it's a lot of energy. I don't understand. You know, and see, here's the thing. You have the Hermit and the Queen of Cups. The Hermit is a genius. The Hermit is, it's like the truth seeker. And then, see, the Dragon card is the person who sees the truth. Yeah, the Hermit, they have all sorts of esoteric knowledge, and they're just like in their mad scientist cave. Like it's the archetype of Merlin. They know everything about magic and power and what stone you need to go get this and who need to go. It's like, you know, who needs to go pull the damn sword out of the rock, you know, Excelsior, all that shit. But with the Queen of Cups, there's also this energy, like you, okay, let me go back because I can be all over the place sometimes. You have the light, you see, but here's the thing, you got it on your own. And I think people may be trying to figure out, okay, well, how do they have the light, or how do they have, you know, that's a Star of David in there. Queen of Cups is very intuitive energy. You have a lot to give. You're very nurturing. But there's this vibe of like you're very nurturing, but you're to yourself. You're to yourself. Excuse me. Oh, where's my other deck? I was sure I brought it. I'm getting something because I'm trying to nail down what this is, what it could be with this communication or whatever. And what I'm getting is that you guys could create something that is like a, and I gotta be careful with this, I guess, just in general, because I tend to come up with stuff that people ain't never heard of. It's something in regards to having something that is a daily practice, Virgo, right? That's connected to communication. This is something that you can like hear every day or say every day, something like that. Flowers is popping up too as well. Let me get y'all a little healing message as well. Let's see. What needs to be healed for Aquarius for the month of July, Holy Spirit? Aquarius, you got to work on refinement. Some of y'all need to stop drinking alcohol. Some of y'all have been a little bit too judgmental. These kind of flew out. Y'all have some, oh shoot. Y'all have somebody, you have flamingos and hammock here. This is soulmate, twin flame. Oh, this is my person type vibe. Somebody wants to just like be around you, like support you, and they want you to find relief in them. Okay, yeah, you got this knight in shining armor here. All right. And then you have Miss Annie Oakley, who y'all can Google Miss Annie Oakley, okay? But she's like back in the cowboy days or whatever. She was known to be a crack shot, like real witty, sharp tongue, very you know, cold with her words. She never missed. She okay. I'm also getting at somebody. Okay, now we're going into the love reading. So after this, I'm gonna go and click over. But you have an empty nest person around you. Somebody who's moving on. They may live by themselves. Nobody's home. There's like a void or a vacant or like a little emptiness. They feel a little lonely or whatever. They're graduating in life. It's like new life. It's like new life at the beginning of things where it's just like, ugh, I don't really know. It's like when you go off to college and you're like, oh, I thought this was gonna be like fun and all of that, and you're like, this is kind of boring because like, well, I did that. I went at first. I used to go to like colleges in my area and party, and then when I got into college, I was like, oh my god, I don't know if I like this. Like it's, I don't know. But then I stuck with it. So stick with it, all right? Well, you're dealing with somebody who needs to like stick with it anyway. Your healing here is that you need to learn how to focus your energy, and that's why yoga is here. And bro, all this is really like, a lot of this stuff is resonating, not to the T, but it is resonating. Spirit wants you to fine tune, whether that's you, like fine tune you, your gifts, your talents, how you're coming up. But that's really what it is with the Hangman and the person of air, and it says the great mentalist, right? You are actually seeing yourself in a new light and in a new way. You're focused on refining yourself. Some of y'all could even have a change in your style, okay? Spirit wants you to be able to concentrate more, to be able to focus more, and also to be able to like filter out the BS, like how we were saying earlier with fire and ant energy. Oh my god, this is crazy. Needing to take your time, needing to review and revise things and analyze things a little bit more, check the details. Wow, it's like the devil is in the details. And then over here, going back to the art oracle, it says theory makes perfect, practice makes problems. So like Aquarius, you're in the stage of trying to figure out what your theory is. So like, this is so on brand for Aquarius. It's unreal. And they're like, go big or go home, you know? And it looks like you're going big, okay? So let's see, Aquarius. Forgiveness. Be careful of emotional eruptions. Yeah. And then you have that down here. You're closing out a chapter of being in the energy of the kerosene, which is just like blowing up, being aggressive and, you know. And Spirit wants you to know that you're safe. I think, and that's water energy. So you're leveling up emotionally and like mentally and also spiritually with this yoga energy here. Have faith. Have faith for your own healing. Boom, baby. You're balancing out and you have creation. Believe in your creations. Wow, this is really, really, really good energy. All right, so that's what I have for you, Aquarius, and you love and light. I'm getting ready to do your love reading next, and it's probably gonna be much more shorter than this.